Good afternoon, everybody. Happy Super Bowl Sunday. This is Malik Wright with FridayNightGlory.com, along with Parker Turley. This is our Friday Night Glory 2020 recruiting podcast. Today we have two special guests. One of the hottest commodities in the DFW area. His offer list is blowing up. Mr. Ryan Watts out of Little Elm High School, and young man Gage Smith out of Sherman High School. He actually received his first offer yesterday out of Illinois State University. How you doing?
Pretty good, sir.
Pretty good. Now, I'll start with you, Ryan. I've seen in the last week, OU, SMU, Duke, Colorado. He's a 6'2", 6'3", near 190 pound yet corner.
187.
6'3", 187 pound corner. He offers from Arkansas, Baylor, Oklahoma State, Minnesota. But like I said, recently with the OU offer, SMU, Duke, just what's this last week been like for you?
It's been, well, first I give all glory to God. It's been real humbling. It's a blessing. It's something I've always wanted since I was a kid, and to see it finally happen, it's been a blessing to my heart. It's great to see.
Yeah, and then I see you, that University of Oklahoma 2021 class is going to be one of the strongest, and for you to get the invite to that, to them specifically, what did that mean to you?
It meant a lot to see that they have faith in me and they believe, they see the potential. It means a lot to me to get offered by a big program like that. It's something it's just something I've always wanted. A dream school, one of my dream schools for me.
Yes, sir. And now, Gage, yesterday you received the first offer. Like I said, Illinois State. What was that feeling like finally getting that?
Well, I was in the car coming back from one of our tournaments that we had just finished with True Buzz, and I received the call, and I just was like, and I was just very emotional because I've worked so hard my whole high school life, my whole life pretty much since I've been 4 years old, trying to work this hard and finally pay off and get that first offer was very special to me.
Well, like I said, congratulations. And these two are two True Buzz athletes. You participated in the Pylon tournament yesterday where you guys won the championship. It was in Dallas, Texas.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Well, congrats on that. Parker, do you have any questions for him?
Yes, I want to start off with Ryan. Thank you for joining us. Kind of talk about what you see. What schools are you kind of looking at right now, like favoring over other schools right now?
Well, first, I got Arkansas because they were the first big school to actually to reach out to me and offer me. And that means a lot to me. So they'll be in my top 5 deep in the process. I have OU's is going to be another strong school because that's one of my dream schools. Oklahoma State because I really like that coach there. He tells me their defense fits how I play. I like the press corner, so they play a lot of press down there. And Cal Berkeley because it's a nice education. That's another dream school I had, and it's in Cali. And the coach Alexander, I get along real well with him.
Sorry. And I hate to interrupt, but I was watching your film, and something that I noticed is you in the run game. You were right there, nose up with the defender. Talk about that part of your game.
My run. Yeah, I try to set an example when I come down to stop the run. So that's anytime I get the chance to try and make a big hit, that's what I'm gonna do.
Yes, sir. Now, Parker, if you have anything for Gage.
Gage, you play with True Buzz. Kind of talk about what you're getting out of playing with True Buzz and how it's improving your game.
Well, they provide a workout program for us at A+D1, and in Carrollton, if you know what that is. I go there at least once a week, try to perfect my craft, footwork, strength, speed, anything that I really need to work on that night. They provide for me, and they also get us these tournaments and let us go play against great competition, guys who have all these offers or who have interest in big schools, and so getting to play against those guys and getting to play against higher level competition is always good for me as a player.
And then also coming up on your senior season, going into Sherman, what do you expect out of your team this coming year?
We have a lot of returners. I think we're returning over half of our defense and half of our offense. So that'll be good. We'll keep a lot of chemistry together. I expect us to continue building on where we have been. To continue building with Coach Martinez and his staff. We made it to the playoffs the past 2 years, gotten really close to winning both of those games, and just fell short a little bit. So this year we want to get past 11 games and want to get to 12th, 13th, 14th game.
Okay, and yeah, Gage, you guys finished third in district, first round, lost to Magnolia West. What are you doing this offseason to make sure that doesn't happen again?
I'm going to continue to work on my endurance because I played a lot in that game, and I didn't really ever get tired. But if I can keep on just building up my endurance and just stay where I was at in the first quarter with all that energy, and just continue with it within the fourth quarter, that'll be huge. Getting stronger, getting faster, obviously, and just being as big of an impact as I can be at all times.
And I see you play both sides of the ball, correct?
Yes, sir.
How does playing safety help your receiver and vice versa?
I play, like I said, I play safety and receiver, and I also play some outside backer and a little bit of corner. Pretty much wherever they really need me to go is where I go. It lets me know as a receiver, I know exactly what a DB is going to do half the time. And same thing for when I'm at DB, when I'm at receiver, I know exactly what a DB is going to do to me, and when I'm at DB, I know exactly what a receiver is going to do to me. So being able to know both sides of the ball helps you out while you're on that side of the ball, and just game playing against them.
All right, and then now for you, Ryan, you guys finished sixth in district. You guys were only a game out of playoffs, though. What are you working on this offseason to get you guys into the big tournament?
Well, this year we have a younger team. We're going to have a lot of sophomores and juniors playing. So this year we're trying to work on mental toughness because I feel like that's why we haven't been able to make the playoffs the last 2 years. Our mental toughness. Like last year, we were very talented, but mentally we just weren't good enough. So that's why we ended up missing out on the playoffs, losing a lot of games. So that's the main focus this year, to work on that mental toughness so we can just gut it out and end up winning games. Because talent doesn't always get you where you want to get, but hard work, that'll take you far, and a smart team will take you far.
And then, like you said, you get to play. You're a good press corner. Like you said, you go against some tough matchups. Keith Miller, one of the receivers at the Colony, you go against. And then, like you said, at Oklahoma State, OU, Cal, Big 12, Pac-12 football. They like to throw the ball a lot. You ready for that?
Oh yeah, definitely. Just being able to play against, because we do play against a lot of good receivers. Just being able to practice against some of the best. So I've seen it before, especially for 7-on-7 playing against the best. I'll be able to get repetition against other good quality receivers, and it'll make me a better player. It'll make me a complete player by college time, and hopefully ready to enter the NFL.
Okay, and now I know this is a little segue question, but I gotta ask both of you guys, who you got in the Super Bowl today?
Oh, I got the Patriots.
Yeah, Patriots fan. Yeah, I've been rocking with him since 2006, since I've been watching football. Yeah.
Yep, same.
You got him too, Parker?
I gotta go with the Rams. I mean,
that's what see. I think I got Todd Gurley breaking a few off at the end.
What?
I think it might be a little two-possession game.
It will come down to the wire. Both offenses are high-powered, and but the Patriots' defense has been showing up as of lately, so we'll see what will happen.
Now, you two have, I know semester's still not finished, but going into the summer, do you guys have any camps you'd like to visit?
I'll be visiting the opening and the Under Armour camp. So you'll be able to catch me at those camps.
Okay, and then for you, Gage?
I'm gonna try and make the Lone Star Prospect Camp. That camp for sure. And if I can get an invite to one of the opening regionals, I wish I can do that. So.
Okay, and how's basketball season going for you? You still playing?
Yes, sir. We right now we're in the hunt. We got to win two of our last 3 games to get into the playoffs. So we're getting ready for that playoff push right now.
Okay, how does switching? I was one sport out. How does switching from going from the football with the off season, and then you're in the basketball season? You have 7-on-7 going on at the same time. Like you said, you won a 7-on-7 championship yesterday.
Yes, sir.
Where are you getting all that energy?
Really, I've been a workhorse like that my whole life. I've always been moving, never stop. I run track as well. I do the long jump a lot. That's my favorite in track. I just talked to my trainer about that the other day. He's like, it's crazy how you can always keep going and really never have any rest because you're football in the fall, basketball in the winter, track in the spring, and then you have more football in the summer. So it's amazing. He said it's amazing how I could do that, and I give God all the glory for being able to have that endurance. So
keep grinding for it. Now, Ryan, I got this. This is one of my last questions for you. I see you're ranked number 63 in Texas. I know at the end of the day, it's man versus man, and those rankings really don't matter. But is there any part of you that wants to maybe sneak into that top 50, top 25? I mean, how do you feel about that?
Well, like you said, rankings really don't matter too much to me. But at least I see that they're starting to take notice in how my potential and how in my work. But I see myself being in the top 50 pretty soon. I'll just continue to go out to these camps, these tournaments, and I'm gonna just continue to show out. And I feel like they're gonna take notice, and they're gonna end up moving me up those rankings, no doubt.
Yes, sir. Parker, do you have any last questions for him?
Okay, Ryan, I have a question for you. So, talk about you're a great player, you work hard. Talk about how it feels to see all your hard work pay off with all the offers and attention you're starting to get.
Well, again, I gotta give all the glory to God, but I'm not gonna say it's a relief, but it's been making me work harder. Ever since I got my first offer, I swear I've been working a lot harder. It just I don't want to let those coaches down. Just to see them take the chance on me, it makes me happy, and it gives me energy, and it makes me just even want to go 120%.
And also, what's the aspect most of your game you want to improve on this off season?
Well, I want to become faster. Because I'm already 6'3", I'm physical. If I could just become even elite speed, I feel like I could be at the top of my game, one of the most dominant corners in the nation. Just to have elite speed and height, and to be able to play the ball how I do now, the sky's the limit.
Gage, talk about your season with Sherman and talk about how y'all can build off of this season and try to make a deeper run.
Like I said, last year we came up short with Magnolia West. They were a very good, explosive offense that they had more than just one option to go to. So we're going to try and keep building with the guys that we had last year. As I said, we were returning, I think, more than half on both sides of the ball. So we're going to try and continue building, get the guys who are going to be the replacements, get them right, get them mentally right, get them to know the scheme, get them to know everything that we do, and continue to just keep on working hard in the off season. And when I get back with him. So.
In the weight room, what do you want to improve on most in the weight room to get stronger for your next season?
In the weight room, I would probably say the most power clean, just to have that number and say, he'd be like, dang, he has a lot of explosiveness coming from his power clean. So I'd like to improve that number.
And then my last question for you is, this off season, talk about the tournaments you're going to be doing with True Buzz and how you feel that will help you improve your game.
I'm going to try and go to every pylon tournament that they have, every tournament they have, unless I have a test that I'm taking or a family function I'm going to be at. So I'm going to try and go to that. Like I said, playing against those top level guys, those guys who have a lot of big college interests, will definitely improve my game. And I'm just going to keep trying to fool quarterbacks into throwing me the ball. So
that's the goal.
Yes, sir.
Now, do both you two want to say your Twitter and Instagram for the people?
Follow me on Twitter at Ryan Watts and 3 eyes.
Yes, sir. And then Gage?
Both Instagram and Twitter are at Sherman Bearcat 2. There's no underscores, nothing.
All right. Well, again, I appreciate both of you two for taking out the time. Congratulations on y'all's offers, for real, and more to come. But like you guys said, keep working.
Sir, appreciate that, sir.
All right. Well, you two have a good rest of the day, and let's see what them Rams do.
No, the Patriots gonna win it.
Yeah, Patriots are winning that.
I appreciate it. We'll talk to you guys later.
Thank you.
This is Malik Wright here with FridayNightGlory.com along with Parker Turley. This is the second part of our 2020 Friday Night Glory recruiting podcast, where we're specializing with the back end of the defense, the safety position today. And we're just going to go through just a few of the notable names in the DFW All-Star. Obviously, the number one safety in Texas, South Lake Carroll's R.J. Mickens. You've seen him plenty of times on Friday Night Glory.com on our post-game interviews, and he plays both sides of the ball. He can play receiver too. And I tell everybody, this kid is the real deal. Every time I see him, I tell him he's the best player I've ever. He's one of the best players in high school I've ever seen. I don't know if you got a chance to see him yet, Parker, but
oh yeah, I have.
You wouldn't, man. He's one of the nicest kids, but you see him on the field just dogging, throwing people. He's throwing people down that are bigger than him. I mean, the kid's blown up. He has Ohio State offers from every school you could think of. Most notably right now, Ohio State and Texas are on his list. We could go, like I said, on and on about him, but he'll be in the Under Armour All-American game this season. Who knows where he can go wherever he wants to. Another notable name I have is Darius Snow. He's out of Hebron. I got to see him a few times. I think I saw them twice. Trejon Bridges, Oklahoma wide receiver now. He's currently enrolled at the University of Oklahoma, but Darius played defense. He has offers from a lot of UT offers. UT offering a lot of top safeties in Texas, but he has a UT and a Michigan State offer on his side. And then also, you can talk about this next guy, Chris Thomas Jr., part of what people were calling the best secondary ever out there in Duncanville. He has a UT and A&M offer, but he's the number five player in Texas. Parker, you've seen him. He's in your area more. Can you talk about him?
Chris Thompson, part of the best secondary in the state of Texas, what many called. They lost on that heartbreaking Hail Mary. But Chris Thompson, the thing that stands out about his game, he's very explosive. He has a lot of power. He's one of those safeties, plays downhill, plays the run, big hits. Probably one of the best hits I've ever seen. 4th round of the playoffs against South Lake Carroll. TJ McDaniel, one of the best running backs in the state of Texas. Chris Thompson read the screen right away, punished him right at the line of scrimmage. Helmet fell off and everything. And
my bad for interrupting you, but I know South Lake got beat that game. I know Duncanville dominated. You do not see TJ McDaniels get smacked like that. In the two years I've been watching him play varsity football, you do not. I've never seen him get hit that hard. He was rocked on that one.
No, you do not see TJ McDaniel get hit like that. But Chris Thompson, he's special. I think one of the underrated things of his game is his ball skills. He goes up and he'll get it. Against Lamar, he had 2 big interceptions, probably turning points of the game because it was 14-6 at the time when he got it. And I think that's just something that impresses me. And also, a couple weeks ago, he took a visit to Clemson, so he's blowing up also. And I think whoever gets him, they're getting a special kid, special player. Probably one of the best safeties in this. Probably the best, one of the best safeties in the state, if not in the nation. And then you talked about R.J. Mickens. I got a chance to see him once or twice. Plays both sides of the ball. I think him playing receiver really helps him become a great safety. In the back, kind of getting interceptions. And you talk about his physicality. You talked about it earlier. Throwing guys. I think it's the mentality he plays with that just makes him a stud on the field.
Yeah, and he actually had shoulder surgery recently, so in the playoffs, he wasn't playing safety in the playoff game where they lost to South Lake or to Duncanville. He wasn't. He really didn't play safety all playoffs. Most of the playoffs, he only played wide receiver, and we were wondering why, but we saw in the offseason he had shoulder surgery, so maybe the tackling aspect wasn't too good for him. So who knows if that played a role in the game. But like I said, him and Chris, great safeties, and it's a real domino effect. I think whenever RJ commits, I think is when we're going to see a lot of these other dominoes falling, because like you said, UT, just in the 3 safeties we mentioned right there, UT has offered all of them. So, and all these guys can get out on Saturdays, I think, and they can get plugged right in.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that first RJ domino needs to fall. Do you have any other guys you want to mention?
Yes, I actually want to mention a couple players. Willie Collins out of my alma mater, Lake Ridge, class of 2020. Great safety. He picked up his first offer a couple days ago from Incarnate Word. He's a little undersized, not grown into his body full yet, but he's very physical, great ball skills. And I think this year you're going to start to see him blowing up in the offseason a little bit. He's getting bigger and stronger. I played with him my senior year when he was a sophomore. He was probably one of the, you see all these great safeties playing as freshmen, sophomores. He plugged right into that. I mean, you talk about a great safety, great kid, hard worker. I think you're going to really start to hear his name called a lot when college coaches talk. I think it's just a matter of his mindset, getting ready to play and show out every game and be that physical safety he is. And then also I want to mention safety out of Lamar High School, Deshaun Gaddy, special player. He's a little under-recruited, had a great season. Lamar obviously had a great season this year. Picked up an offer from UNT. And I think he's one of those guys who plays both sides of the ball. I think these guys who play both sides of the ball, I think it benefits their game as a safety because it really helps with their ball skills.
Yeah, and like to your point, exactly knowing exactly where routes are going to be run, cadences, all type of things like that. Anybody else you want to give a quick shout out mention to?
Also want to I'll give a shout out to the safety. I'll give a shout out to the safety out of La Vega. I don't remember his name, but
is that Andrew or Landry? You talking not Landry Keene?
I think this kid's a junior. He's a junior, great player. I mean, they're state champions, obviously. They always have great talent up there.
Their whole defense. Shout out to La Vega High School. The guys still listening out there. Their whole defense is great. Was great last year, and they had, if I remember correctly, some of their state champions were only sophomores and juniors, so they'll be right back at it.
For sure. We'll see them next year at AT&T Stadium for sure.
Yeah, well, again, appreciate you guys for staying with us during our Friday Night Glory 2020 recruiting podcast. Look, this week's edition was on safeties. We're joined by two of the hottest commodities in DFW, Ryan Watts, exploding everywhere. Gage Smith as well. I think we're gonna get moved back to the offensive side of the ball next week, Parker. But it was nice talking with you guys, and we'll see you next time.